Hi, my name is Polycap, and I'm happy to have you here for these discussions. Maybe you can start by introducing yourself.
My name is Richard Ondimu, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Nice to have you, Ondimu.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Kwa majina naitwa Mariam. Nafurahia sana kuwa hapa.
Yeah, I'm happy that we are all advocates of the High Court of Kenya.
Yeah.
So that we don't have another one of those.
Yeah.
So we're just here to discuss about Faith Odhiambo Moni.
Okay.
Yeah, she's such a strong contender for the position of the President of the Law Society of Kenya.
Yeah.
She's got this tagline called Stable Progressive Bar.
Yeah.
Richie,
Yes.
what do you understand by stable progressive bar? Maybe just break it down for us.
Let me make it simple. Mm-hmm. For you to have stability, it means something is quaking. Lani mambo yamechafuka. Ama rada iko chafu. So you need someone kukuja ku put things in order. So stability is about kuweka foundation ama msingi upon which you can build something. For me, that's what Faith represents. Stability, because the previous regime, the Harvey's regime, was full of chaos. But she has brought a steady hand and a good reputation for the profession. Considering, we used to have strikes within the LSK. Now we are having strikes that are beneficial. Look at what has happened recently, with she has been able to mobilize lawyers to come out against an executive that has gone beyond its excesses. For me, progressive.
Progressive.
My ancestors are progressivism. Yes. For me, progressivism. Let me use Egyptian mythology.
Oh yeah.
I normally say there's a time that Osiris must wear the eye of Horus.
Yeah.
It means, Osiris is the old king.
Yeah.
Used to doing things the same old way.
Yeah.
But until the king could put on the eye of Horus, people call it the third eye.
all-seeing eye.
Yeah, ile Illuminati.
Yeah.
But
Kamoja.
the idea is to illuminate. So progressivism is Osiris putting in the eye of Horus.
So we are moving from one point to another.
Yeah, we're not doing things the same way.
Future.
The future is brighter. It's giving us a new perspective. And I think Faith has that. She has a new way of seeing the bar and not the old way of doing things.
Yeah. I would really go into space into understanding what really happened before. But before we do that, let's hear what beautiful Mariam has to say. What do you think about the stable progressive bar?
The stable progressive bar. Personally, I think naiangalia kutoka kwa venye tu amesema kwa kulingana na ile regime ile kitambo ile ya Harvey ilikuwa haiko vile, yani kulikuwa kila siku unapatana na drama, kila siku unasikia watu wa LSK mawakili wamefanya hivi kwa gazeti, mawakili wamefanya hivi. But right now hakujakuwa na drama sana. And hiyo venye ulikuwa unasemea ni hiyo foundation. Hiyo sawa. So for me, lakini nataka kuiangalia kutoka kwa hii angle ya between junior bar, mid bar na senior bar. Sijaona kama kuna mvutano vile. Naona kuna kuwa na ile ndio it is a work in progress. Na kubaliana bado ni work in progress, but lakini kuna hiyo bridge already iko hapo imesha ndio inaundwa, inajengwa. Let's say inajengwa kutumia nini? Kuna hii Inua Wakili program. Inua Wakili program basically imekuja ndio isaidie wakili mdogo kama mimi. Inisaidie, inaweza kama hizi PIL cases. Ukiangalia wakati Faith alipokuwa pale PIL committee alikuwa able, aliweza kupea junior advocate na senior advocate. Kwa hivyo inamsaidia yule junior advocate kuconnect na yule senior advocate, ama hata kama anapea between junior advocate na mid-bar advocate, wanaweza kuna ile connection ambaye inakuwa, kuna ile bridge connection ambaye inaweza kuwa inakuwa built pale. So already that is stability, kwa sababu haiwezi kavunjwa ile bridge kabisa. So unapata ule junior bar anapata skills, anapata experience because anaweza kulearn kutoka kwa mkubwa wake. Na kwa hivyo akilearn hivyo, akipata hizo skills, what tunasema you can never wish away some skills ama yes, because ukisha gain umegain. Na unajua ukigain ni ngumu sana ku break. Kwa hivyo already ni stability, yani hata in future ndio yule sasa wakili mdogo akiweza kugain zile skills, so in future anaweza zitumia. Na kwa hivyo hiyo kutumia ni nini? Anapata progress. Kwa hivyo ndio progressive. Hajakwama pale. Kwa hivyo pale ile ni stable progressive bar. Ndio hivyo sasa.
Thank you so much. Now, at least now we have the context of what stable progressive bar is.
Yes.
Now there was chaos. I remember back in the day.
Yeah.
The other bar, the other society, the other council. We had mtu anasign checks, mwingine aweke banki.
Yeah.
Huyu mwingine anamfuta kazi on the spot.
Yeah.
Firing the CEO on the spot, firing the deputy CEO on the spot,
yes.
Locking the gates,
yes.
Making decisions unilaterally.
Yeah.
So that was the chaotic phase that we were in.
Yeah.
Then came the hand of faith and theory.
Yeah, true.
Now there is stability.
Yes.
Now this stability has to progress, and with it, the people in it, right?
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the things that we are about to witness her grow. Kuna ma processes tayari ashaweka in place. There are things that she's already initiated. Yeah. Now this is you. This is you to actually share more on this. There are things that she's just mentioned. I may talk about mentorship. Yeah, mentorship. Would you care to really explain more? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Proceed.
Okay,
who are these beneficiaries? Ni akina nani wame benefit from this so far?
Watu wame benefit so far ni young advocates. Young advocates, naona sana katika society, they normally say that sisi ndio future. Young advocates ndio future. Na nimeona sana Faith amegemea sana upande wa wakili wadogo kama sisi. Ukiangalia hata tusende mbali. Hii Bupakava. Unaona Bupakava ambaye ameweza kuinegotiate on behalf of the members. It is a plus, it is a milestone for the Law Society of Kenya. Kitambo sana tulikuwa na shida ya kuwa kila wakati, kila muda tukiwa mawakili kuna shida, tunakimbia ma WhatsApp group, jamani tusaidieni, jamani tuchangeni, jamani tumsaidie mwenzetu, tuchangeni tumsaidie jamani. Wakati huo umefika jamani, umeisha pia sisi tuwe na cover yetu kama vile walimu wako na cover zao zile TSC ni nini inasaidia. Hata ukiwa na mtoto wako mwenyewe unamwandikisha kwa cover, anaenda na kadi yake, hata kama wewe uko mwalimu wapi, at least wasikie vizuri kama mtoto wa mwalimu. Pia sisi tunataka watoto wetu wasikie vizuri, sisi ndio future. Kwa hivyo sisi ndio future, kwa hivyo nasemea hivi. Muona hiyo Bupakava inasaidia sana sisi kwanza mawakili wadogo. Ndio unajua watu wanasema sana, mtu anaweza sema hiyo Bupakava ni expensive, it's damn expensive. Lakini sasa ameweza kuinegotiate for members, inakuwa really affordable, na especially unajua inakuwa expensive kama for the senior bar kwa sababu yao ni wazee. Kwa hivyo ile risk yao iko very high. Lakini sisi wadogo tukianza saizi ndio itakuwa rahisi kwetu. Tukianza saizi yani ile pesa, ile risk, kwa sababu ile risk sisi kwa wagonjwa yani iko very low. Tuko na muda. Sasa usiseme hivyo naye. Yani ile tuko na risk yetu kwa wagonjwa ni very thin,
very high, yeah.
Very low, not high.
Very low, sorry.
Very low. Sasa ndo maana yake Bupakava kwanza pia itasaidia sana wakili wadogo kwa sababu the charges ziko chini, si ziko juu sana.
So to bring into context Bupakava, it's a cover, it's a health insurance cover kama tu NHIF.
True.
But the difference between it and NHIF is that NHIF utaitumia ukiwa Kenya.
Yeah.
Bupakava unaweza itumia anywhere else.
Na nimependa kwa sababu ya hiyo tu.
So Richie, you've been using NHIF before, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that have bedeviled the insurance cover that you feel Bupakava is going to help us really progress? Because remember, we're still progressing with the stable bar.
So I like the idea that first of all, health is something that is important. And you want the best possible options as an advocate. I mean, your mental faculties and your your health should be covered beyond just what is catered for in the NHIF. And if there's an opportunity for advocates to go for it and to have more and more cover, then it's a good thing. And people should be encouraged advocates should be encouraged to pay premiums and to join the cover. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that to whom it belongs, they should leave it to the one who initiated it.
Yes.
So I believe that Faith has initiated it. So I believe that with her in that place,
she'll be able to carry it and to enforce it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thinking of young advocates,
we've
had very many opportunity to grow, but the very first opportunities to grow is usually the pro bono briefs.
Yes.
The pro bono briefs. Have you been a recipient of any brief by the society or anywhere? Have you ever taken out a pro bono?
No, I haven't. I'm relatively new to the profession.
Okay.
But I have so many of my friends who have actually started their firms and started their practice, and it helps them something to a stepping stone as you sharpen your skills. It's important. So many people have benefited under this regime through Faith, and
recently we had this decision that was already adopted, and I think it's under implementation, where it's no longer about the number of accused, but the files that you're having. So you might be having one file with many accused, so you'll be paid per accused instead of per file.
Yeah.
And we've also had the negotiations between the Kenya Revenue Authority and the society, whereby the society, through Faith, actually, she's been the one pushing for this. She's really known for this.
Yeah.
She's been pushing so that we can have exemption of tax.
Yes.
For the payments that are made via the briefs of pro bono. What do you think about the exemption?
I think it's revolutionary. It's good. Taxes are something that can really pull you down, especially when you're starting out as an advocate. So you being given an opportunity to grow and to develop is always welcomed. So I think it's a positive thing. Yeah.
Mwenzangu, nasikia mmelemewa na ushuru.
Mimi hata najichekea tu hapa, kwani hata najiuliza is it possible? Najiuliza is it possible kweli, lakini anyway, uwezi ukajua, ya Mungu ni mengi. Inawezekana kuwa ita go through, na can go through. Sitasikia vizuri, ndo vizuri.
But do you think it's
wewe kwanza hujasikia NSSF imeenda juu tayari?
Imepanda.
True. Yeah.
Now we have someone negotiating for young advocate, because I don't think we really get the briefs za milioni mingi.
Yeah, true.
The other day I was drafting a bill of course, na ikafika milioni 27, nikauliza mdosi, imefika mingi, akaniambia usijali, hiyo ni kidogo. Yeah. So that is
Washtuka.
That's you now.
That is me. Young advocate wasn't really touched those big briefs. Yeah, where you get that amount of money, and yet the tax was about so much. Now come to think of a situation whereby we are getting the pro bono briefs per accused, and we are getting tax as exemptions. Don't you think that is the right step towards ensuring that these young advocates have got something in their pockets at the end of the day?
It's revolutionary, to be fair, and it's think of yourself starting out, and you need all the help you can get. And what I like about Faith, having known her for she was my lecturer, by the way, so having known her since then, she has always had the best interest of young advocates and young lawyers, aspiring lawyers. So that's why I urge my young advocates to consider someone who really has them in their heart and is willing to give them a stepping stone, like I said. Yeah.
You really interest me now that you said that you've had priors with Faith.
Yes.
As a teacher and as a leader, what do you think? Where do we have a difference? Has she changed? Has she really morphed into someone greater, or what? Give us a background.
Aliwanyima Max short.
Ulipata nini kwa unity yake?
Aliwa frustrate.
Not only, I was the class president.
Oh.
And we used to engage with her.
Rais.
Yes. So she was very cordial with how she dealt with students. She was not the one who would shy away when you could stop her in the corridors of law school and ask her any question. She was approachable. Someone you can call at any time and they will always respond. I think the approachability aspect of a leader is important, not someone who's going to hide when Titanic starts sinking, but someone who will be there, shoulder to shoulder, even when Titanic is sinking. But for I pray that things will be all right during her regime. God is also on our side, so that we can progress and grow together.
Ulimpigia simu usiku wa manane?
Ukimwambia watu wanataka Max, jamani tunaenda ku graduate. Max alikuwa anafunza nini?
She taught me consumer protection and competition.
Okay, na companies?
Companies, she didn't teach me companies, but I attended her lectures on consumer protection and competition.
It's part of the commercial transactions.
Yes.
Sasa ulikuwa unampigia simu, jamani kuna watu inatakana kuwa wanaingizwa kwa list ya graduation, hujaleta Max, hujaweka Max azipo, itakuaje? Saa 8 za usiku.
Ama alimpigia ameshika sherehe.
Alishika simu.
But with Faith, when it came to Max, your marks are always there on time. Like you don't, she's organized.
Yeah.
For her, I think when it comes to when students want to meet her, makeup classes, she was always willing to sacrifice her time and to create more time for her students. So as far as marks are concerned, if anyone missed their marks, you could always link him or her to Faith.
So always described kama nurturing.
Yeah.
Anything that passes through her hands, ata kitesa, ata frustrate, ata ensure nurture to see it go well.
Yeah, and her classes were engaging. They were not, typical lecturer with a chalk and writing notes still down. It was always engaging. What do you think? More of, she wanted to get your thoughts. So I think that's also a good leadership quality, because you need someone
you need to listen to your people.
Who can listen to your people.
A leader mostly, Poly, nitakwambia. A leader mostly anatakana askize. Awe na uwezo wa kusikiza. Yaani usiwe wewe una jump kama pa Mariam. Chochote Poly yasema isha jump.
Shakubali.
Ni lazima alafu tena nisiwe leader atakana asikuwe yule mtu ambaye anafanya decision peke yake. Unaona, lakini unaweza kuengage Ondimu, ni kuengage na nijue okay hivi na hivi, okay tukutane katikati vile ukienda kununua nyama pale ama kununua nguo, unasema kuwa acha tukutane katikati.
Some sort of you strike a compromise to make things work.
True.
Now, out of that, we've seen, still we are on the topic of stable progressive bar, stability and progress.
Yeah.
There has been some great progress with this bar, with this society that is now outgoing.
Yeah.
And the next thing coming, hopefully, will still will still carry out the things that they've initiated right now.
Yeah.
Initially, it took a month to have PCs. How long does it take right now?
Oh, I applied for mine, is it a week ago, and I have it.
You already have it?
Yeah.
It's a click of a button. It's seamless.
Yeah.
A day, you're done. A day or two, you're done.
Digitization of the PC and the notary publics and other documents, like certificate of good standing, it is revolutionary. But there is something new that the council pushed by Faith, where we'll be having a situation that really saves the young advocates. Think of the time you admitted.
Yes.
Unakumbuka hiyo hustle ya 20K?
Nakumbuka.
Not even 20,000, 21,000.
560 shillings.
660 ama 650.
Without the payment charges.
Imagine.
Yes. So there is this new digitization that the current council pushed by Faith is working on. So we will be having Ewallets.
Yes.
So the stable progressive bar, come the month of March, we will be having Ewallets that we will no longer have to have the money in the total accumulated sum.
True.
Wow.
We just have to throw in for your CPD. Unarusha ka 200, ka 300, ka 50. so that it accumulates in your e-wallet, so that when the year ends as the 31st of December, you can automatically pay from your e-wallet in the portal for your PC.
I think that's amazing.
So at the moment ni tricky sana. For example, hey man, kuraise 15k mara moja in January is so hard. You know?
I think that will be amazing, because it will enable you. It's like whenever like something that in the travel industry imekuja ile lipa mdogo mdogo, let's say kama unataka uende kama mwenyewe unataka kusafiri India, unataka kwenda Dubai, ukienda kwa hizi matua travels wanakuambia okay, you can open your account whereby you can throw in some, wanakwambia total amount, maybe it's 100,000 so you can be throwing in your account, ukipata 10,000 5,000 mwenyewe unaweka pale, mwenyewe ukifika nini December mwenzako uenda Dubai, yani pale unaenda watu wanakuonea view sasa. Kwa hivyo inaona iko sawa.
It will be very, you remember struggle yako ya kulipa 20 Gs?
Yeah, it's actually a struggle. You know, you are the mercy really of your seniors to bail you out when you're starting.
Now, wewe ulikuwa kwa firm?
Yeah, I was in a law firm.
Now think of an advocate ambaye hana law firm.
Yeah, now that's insane, especially now because you have no capital of your own.
Completely.
You are on yourself, you don't have clients, you have nothing. That's revolutionary. I think these are digital solutions that are, and it's part of the progressivism that you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah,
the society is accommodating technology, is being alive to the fact that there's technology here with us. We are no longer living in the era of, and I think it's amazing. It's amazing. Sooner or later, this society of ours will be able to match the UK, the US buzz,
Yeah. And that is why I really get, what do you say? I get pessimistic about any other society or council that will be coming in place, because they rarely talk about the immediate solutions to the immediate problems. I hear others that I won't mention. They talk about how to make big money, but how do we make small money as young advocates? Think of how much these young advocates are struggling to even start up their firms.
True.
It's been a clamor lately. Everyone wants to open up their firm. But the question is, why do these young advocates want to open up their firm? Mariam, unacheka nini mbaya? Niambie, what's up? Why do everyone want to open up their firm?
Okay, it's okay. Maybe why are you saying why everyone?
It's because lately I've been seeing they want to open up their firms, when I talk about the young advocates. And the reasons behind them wanting to open up their firms it's because of some very horror stories.
Okay. Maybe just to touch on it, the reason why personally I've had a really nice, nice experience, good experience with seniors, and these seniors, they normally want to walk me through this journey, and I'm really grateful to them, always grateful to them. But my colleagues that I come across that are running to open their own law firms upon admission, it's because they are escaping from the toxic environment that they were in during pupillage. So that toxic work environment, it creates a toll on someone until they develop mental issues. Some develop even depression. So unapata mtu anasema jamani, mimi sidhani kama nikiendelea kukaa pale, yani mimi nitaweza kuwa sawa, naona kama nenda wazimu. Naona tu ni afadhali nifungue law firm yangu. Watu wanaita brief, inaitwa briefcase, ile unatembea mwenyewe unaweza fanya kazi nyumbani, uko ofisi kwa briefcase. Ama wengine wanasema kuwa wacha basi nitafungua kibandaski, yani pale kwa ile kiosk. Kiosk changu, yani mtu anafadhalisha wacha fungue kiosk. Si proper office kama venye ungependa client aingie apate boardroom, apate mwenyewe viti vizuri pale, hawezi ngojea. Basi mimi nasema kama seniors, kunao seniors wazuri sana kama mimi seniors, mimi nime experience. Kama seniors au wengine wanaweza kama seniors wanaweza tu come up to nini, ndio maana yake faith kuna hiyo nini ya that anaweza kuunganisha between seniors na juniors, so that wakuwe na hiyo connection, so that seniors wasikosee juniors, na pia juniors wasikosee ma seniors kuwatukana wani toxic nini na nini. Ndio hivyo una build hiyo connection, so seniors hawezi mtesa junior, na therefore kutakuwa na healthy relationship, healthy work environment. Na kukiwa na healthy work environment, yule junior atasemaje? Atasema kuwa wacha mimi nikae pale ni learn ni gain some experience, at least hata kama ni 2 years 3 years, alafu niende nifungue mwenyewe nini yangu. At least akitoka pale atakuwa na skills, atakuwa na amegain, na akitoka pale ataweza hata kufanya client care vizuri. Anajua huyu client akikasirika, jamani namfanyia vipi, ama na client nambeba vipi, kuna client wa hivi na hivi, kuna client wa makampuni na wabeba vipi. Yani pale hata akitoka yule junior mwenyewe pia maybe atakuwa na client base yake, kwa sababu yule senior atakuwa amemshikilia mkono, anamuonyesha hivi ndivyo unapata kazi, hivi ndivyo unavyofanya, inatakikana ufanye hivi. Sasa pale yule junior ako sawa, akitoka pale amegain hizo experience, hata clients wanaweza nini kushinda venye saizi. Ndio maana unapata young advocates wana struggle na mental issues, because saizi akifungua law firm yake hana experience, ndio ametoka pupillage, na maybe kwa pupillage alikuwa anafanya only RTA, na maybe nini huko nje kuna
so much to do but less experience,
less experience, hakuwa anajua. Sasa unajua akitoka pale at least nini, ndio nilikuwa nasema kuwa kuliko saizi akienda kufungua law firm nini ile experience iko very limited, ndio unapata ana struggle mental issues because hakuna pesa nini kesho yake unasikia mtu amejua.
Richie, do you have the similar experience? Ama umesikia story ya msee venye amekuwa kwa law firm, amekuwa frustrated, ikabidi the only thing wana develop PTSD, the next thing ni kufungua tu law firm yake akwe their own boss. I've had that experience. Let me hear yours.
I think millennials and Gen Zs are big on mental health, and you're having new generation of lawyers who are aware, conscientious of their own mental health. So like she said, no one wants to be in that situation where they're in a toxic environment, and then there are many opportunities in the market. So instead of laboring in a law firm and seeing your talents being wasted away, young advocates are opting to go out there and experience the market for themselves. If it crash, if we die, we die. If it crashes and burns,
kind
on my own ship, I'm the master of my ship. There is something that that should be encouraged a lot in the profession. And
basically, from my own experience, it wasn't really nice. I actually had to step out from practice for over 10-11 months just before I could go back.
So ni 1 year?
Yeah, I actually stepped out of practice for 1 year. Went back to the government, worked for 6-7 months. Then thought maybe I should go back and gain the necessary skills. Okay. Mine was toxic environment. And now I understand why it is very important for advocates to have mentorship. It is so natural that a baby must have a parent up to a given extent that the law even allows you to allow this child to go and fend for themselves. So if that is the case with the nature, that's how the nature demands, so it should be with our legal profession.
True.
We should be taken care of, we should be mentored, we should be shown the ropes.
True.
I agree. Isiishie pale shuleni.
Ati nimetoka, mi tayari niko na kioski changu. It is not the right move. And I believe that the Inua Wakili mentorship program is going to be revolutionary, if I could borrow your words. And I haven't seen anyone who is babying this program more than Faith. She's the one, it was her idea. She's the one pushing it. And I believe that this is what we could talk about progress, because progress doesn't really end with the beginning. It looks at the future for continuity. And there is no continuity without a parent. So mtoto anazaliwa, analeleshwa, anakuwa mtu mkubwa, alafu anaambiwa ende ukue mzazi. These young advocates are the next mentors. So if you really frustrate us, we are bitter. You can only imagine a poisonous tree begets poisonous fruits.
Yes.
We will also have very frustrated advocates in the future.
Ukweli.
So it is very necessary.
Who are enabling
But I
the
think that is
toxicity.
changing. I think that is changing
Yeah.
because you get that mawakili ambao wamekuwa like, let's say for example me napata very good experience with seniors na nini hivyo. Mimi atakaye in future nikikuwa employer in future, Mungu anjalie my interns ama nini, I won't try to be that toxic. Not to be that toxic. I won't even be toxic because I was never toxic. I was never in a toxic environment. Yeah. So I think it is changing, and I've seen some seniors actually accommodating juniors, and inaisha. Hiyo ilikuwa ni hapo zamani. Saizi inaisha.
Related to this discussion is the mentorship program of law firm. What we established law firm.
Yeah.
Yes.
The law firm owners.
Yeah.
And we've got the mentors who have been there for it's the gap is 15 years.
Even
it is running right
years.
now. Faith the council that we have right now, they're inviting seniors who have got law firms wakuje wa mentor hawa wako na law firms.
True.
Now look at the kind of leadership that we have right now. This is the kind of leadership that we must ensure that goes forward.
Yeah.
And when we talk about stable progressive bar,
that's what we mean.
This is what we mean.
Yeah.
We talk about stability in the people that are associated with us. For example, right now we've
and
got
also
stability.
Respect on both between the junior
mid-bar,
and
and the younger bar.
Because Faith will never view you as a lesser advocate.
Yeah.
As a young advocate, when you approach Faith, she'll just treat you the way she'll treat a senior. Because there's no way she's gonna make you feel a lesser advocate. And she's very responsive.
Yeah.
As we clear up, what is your take home about what you've known about Faith, what you've experienced about Faith?
My take home is someone who has a plan, someone who's trusted, someone who's tried and tested. You don't change a winning formula.
Yeah.
You keep it, and you give them more responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. And I believe that that which works, you don't fix it. So the English say, if it is not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So I believe in tested and proven, like you said.
Yeah.
Because others offer promises.
Yes.
But Faith offers experience, skills, and
skills.
what you can look at and trust that for sure.
Yeah.
She's done it. She can do it again.
Tenacious.
True.
Yes. So I believe that it is in our good interest. It is in our best interest as young advocates to endorse the candidature of Faith and to support her. Not just online, not just in our offices, but on that day, you who is in Kilifi, you who is in Nairobi,
chukua
mimi
kalamu,
niko Meru, chukua
Kalamu.
vote and upige tick Faith Odhiambo Moni.
Usioti uchukue vote, uchukue kalamu, uende upige tiki ya Faith Odhiambo Moni. Mwenye ambaye atakuwa pale for you. She'll always be there for you, and she'll hold your hand.
Yeah. And someone you can talk to. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Richie. Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for joining us. I'm Polycap. Thank you.